Well, all new at 2, a Fox News exclusive with top Trump envoy Jared Kushner as the 60-day memorandum of understanding between the United States and Iran expires, and he meets with the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu today. This as the two sides discuss the demilitarization of Gaza. Our chief foreign correspondent Trey Yingst just spoke to Jared Kushner. He reports live from Tel Aviv now with the latest. Hi, Trey.
Yeah, hey, John, good afternoon. Special Envoy Jared Kushner back in the Middle East, where he met today with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu after speaking with Hamas leadership yesterday in Egypt. The Special Envoy telling Fox News that the roadmap to demilitarize Gaza was discussed with new breakthroughs. Take a listen.
Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu recently called the Board of Peace roadmap unacceptable. Are you asking the Prime Minister to change his thinking?
I think that was his perception of the plan as he got it. I think today we had a very, very good meeting. We were there for almost 4 hours with him and his team going through all the different details. I think there were some valid concerns that they raised that we were able to address. And we were able to go through some of the misunderstandings and misinformation that's been out about it as well. I mean, certain things like we're very committed to the fact that we have a plan to rebuild Gaza, but we will not allow Gaza to be rebuilt until the demilitarization occurs. Nobody wants to put more money into a place that's gone on for so long until if it's just going to be taken over by terrorists or blown up again. We're also not going to restrict Israel's right to defend itself if there are any imminent threats, and so we had to clarify what that means. We could be seeing progress, in as much as in as little as 30 days, hopefully on starting to take some of the weapons out, and hopefully filling in some of the tunnels as well in the next 60 to 90 days as well. So progress could come quite soon, but we do need cooperation from both sides, and we're going to hopefully get through. But we've made a lot of progress to get here. For Israel, we think this is a win-win situation because if Hamas actually gives over the weapons and the tunnels, willingly over the next 60 to 90 days, that obviously would be the elimination of a huge security threat for Israel, almost an unthinkable achievement. And if they don't follow through now on their commitment, everyone will see that they're not genuine about peace, and then Israel will have a lot more support from the U.S. and others to go and finish the job in the appropriate way.
You met with Hamas officials yesterday. Do you think they're genuine about peace?
I mean, they said all the right things, but obviously it's very, very hard to trust, a terrorist organization that committed these terrible atrocities. But we had a very cordial meeting, and they said all the right things, and so. We're going to give them a chance to perform, but it's going to have to be based on actions and steps, and I hope it will be true.
Special Envoy Kushner also discussing the memorandum of understanding with Iran that expires today. President Trump told Fox News early this morning that there is currently a back channel between administration officials and IRGC leadership in Iran. John, Jackie?
All right, Trey Yingst with the latest from Tel Aviv. Good job with Jared Kushner there, Trey. Thanks so much. Jackie?
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.